Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has programs like Living the Country Life, Successful Farming, and the National Day Spotlight, along with Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and more. Plus, weekend programming like Midwest Country Music Originals, Country Legends Jukebox with Jay Dean, and Les Butler and Friends Bluegrass Gospel Hour. All of this plus all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com, download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Time now for just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. We're also live on the Skunk River Radio Facebook page. I'm Steve. Who are you?
Well, I'm not Neil today, but I will. You would think I am because Neil's got the same interest here with me. I've got candy all over me. The banana bread. Yeah.
He's got a cupcake over there.
He's got cupcake.
Jelly beans scattered all over.
Diet Dew stacked to the floor. So, yeah, but I am Rick today and not Neil, but I will fill in and help you out today.
Yes,
Steve.
Rick Landgrebe is here today from Brothers Market. Tomorrow we actually have Aaron McGuire is going to be our co-host for tomorrow. I know that'll fulfill one of Aaron's dreams in life is to co-host the show. Last time she was on here just maybe last week or 2 weeks ago at the most. She was on promoting an event over in Kyoto, and she's like, boy, I would like to, if you ever need a co-host, Steve, just let me know. So Aaron is on for tomorrow. Rick's here. Rick, did you shrink?
I did. I kind of went down a little bit, so I'm going to wait till the next.
It looks like you're drowning in the advertising.
Let's fix this up. Well,
see if you can come back up there a little bit.
There we go. Okay, we're back in business.
So you know the drill on this show. We start things off. Usually, kind of recap our last day. Anything been interesting in your life here lately, Rick?
Not too much. Just kind of getting ready to hopefully hit into spring. We get a spring forward this week.
Are you a fan of time change?
No. It just needs to finally come, and whichever way they pick, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just stick with it.
Yes.
I think those, what was it? The old theory was it had more daylight for the farmers in the spring.
Yep.
They can get stuff done in 3 days now. I don't know if they need as much time as, it doesn't take them near as long to cover the ground. But anyway, let's stick with it. And went and played bingo last night at the expo.
Oh, yeah. I always mean to do that, and I never get out there.
It's so much fun. And I bet they had 70 people. It was a great crowd. Of course, I did what I usually did and came home with nothing. And had a great time last night playing bingo.
Yeah, awesome. Let's see. My day yesterday, I'm trying to think. Oh, the most interesting thing that happened to me yesterday was here, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, somewhere in there. I had a temporary crown put in at Osky Dental. And they're like, try not to chew on anything too chewy between now and the time that we get the actual crown on. Well, yesterday, before I left here, I was over at Neil's desk. And I got into his jelly bean stash, and I was chewing on some jelly beans. Wasn't even thinking about the temporary crown. Next thing I know, I'm kind of like chewing on the jelly beans, and I'm like, that's not a jelly bean.
That's a crown.
That was the temporary little crown thing. But luckily, they were able to get me in yesterday, and they had just gotten the actual crown in. And so, they popped it on, and I'm good to go.
So now you want more of these KFC jelly beans or not?
No, I'm going to stay away from the KFC jelly beans. Those are god-awful horrible. Jeez. We should have you taste test some of those.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are bad. But yeah, that was the most excitement for me yesterday. Otherwise, what'd we do? We kind of talk about TV shows that we're watching. Last night, we're kind of caught up on everything that we're watching because we're regulars on watching The Pit on HBO Max.
And that looks good.
It is good. It's like, very realistic kind of emergency room
that looks
drama.
Good.
I mean, they're going to show somebody getting cut open and going to the innards, and you're going to be like, barf, I don't want to watch that. But it's a really, really, really good show. So we're all caught up on that. We're all caught up. Do you watch, and we've talked about this on the show, Paradise?
Nope, I've heard you talk about it. I don't know nothing about that one.
Really good show. We're caught up on that. We're like, well, what are we going to watch tonight? So we flipped it over for the Apple TV app, or streaming app, and then Idris Elba is in a series called Hijack.
Interesting.
Are you familiar with that? Okay, so we watched the first the first season here a while back, and it's about this guy is on an airplane that gets hijacked, which makes sense. Now we just started. There's 3 seasons overall. We just started into the second season last night, and it's more of a subway situation. It's like when we started, we were like, how many hijack situations can this one guy possibly get into?
That's bad luck.
Is season 3 going to be like, a bus? Or, it looks like a subway situation for the second season. So
a bus that can't go under 55 mile an hour. Or
yeah,
something
exactly. Speed. How many speed movies were there? There were at least
2 or 3.
Yeah. That's our TV situation at home. So it is 7:08 on your Thursday, and let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. Brothers Market in Sigourney. What do you know? They're our headline sponsor here on the show. Of course, savings are made simple. Go to the website. Get the app. You know what Neil likes to say.
You just got to tap it.
Yeah, you got to tap the app and find out all sorts of great stuff. It's a smart way to shop, digital coupons, earn rewards, and more. Now, you can also, as we like to say, if you can't make it in there in person, Instacart is an option. You can do some online shopping and get delivery to your house. Always good. Maybe you don't want to get out in this rainy weather that we have coming up tomorrow. Instacart might be the way to go. But you definitely want to take advantage of these savings. Rick, tell us about this. Just got released last night.
Yes, indeed.
Tell us about the 3 days of savings.
So this Thursday, Friday, Saturday come in, and as you can see, there's mostly everything you kind of need there. You start off with some milk, got some Iowa chops to throw in there. It's going to be nice. It might have a little bit of rain, but it's going to be warm, so you can do some grilling. Potatoes to throw on the grill, sour cream, our famous Brothers Pizza's on sale. Eggs for 99 cents, and then even have a nightcap and get you some black velvet whiskey there for $18.99. So I forgot to throw pop in there. I should have probably thrown some Coke or Pepsi in there, and we would have had a little bit of the whole deal. So come see us just this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then and use your app and get all of our other savings along with it, and we have you taken care of for the week.
Yeah, Brothers Market pizzas for $7.99. We're to the point now at our house where if you order a pizza out from somewhere like a restaurant, you're probably looking at $20 for a pizza anymore. So we kind of look at Brothers Market pizzas as restaurant quality pizzas.
I would
think they're
agree.
that good.
And I'm biased, but trust me, try them. There isn't a bad one from the people that I've had, that's done it. That same thing, and usually they're $8.99, so save $1. But and then even when you do order out a pizza, it might sound good to have the next day, but usually seems like we throw away a pizza, or we sit there and eat the whole darn thing, and we probably shouldn't. So one of the two things. So
yeah, Brothers Market pizzas, they are A-OK at the Shetler household. So yeah, get in there next. What is that? That's today.
Starting
today through Saturday.
Yep, started at 7 o'clock this morning. So
all right, so get in there and take advantage of those specials. Now, Rick, I gave you the circular. Let's bring this back up on the screen. So
is it a little loud? Is that loud enough for you, or can you?
You got to make the normal Neil noises.
I won't scratch and sniff today. I've kind of stuffed up anyway, but we'll kind of go from that.
Yeah, give us some of the specials that are in this week's circular.
Well, yesterday I heard you. I think it was yesterday when you was talking the corned beef point brisket.
Yes.
You were kind of confused.
What is that? Tell me about it.
So it is part of the beef brisket. It's not like your normal smoking brisket that when people smoke brisket.
Okay.
These have been seasoned and cured. It's a St. Patrick's Day tradition. So we kind of only keep them this time of year is when they really sell between now and St. Patty's Day. And then the market kind of dies off on that.
Sure.
But it's an acquired taste. It is one that I have not. I can eat the cabbage around the side and the carrots and potatoes, but I'm just not into the corned beef brisket part of it.
Right.
But they do sell like crazy. 80% in the 10-pound tubes, $4.79. That is a great deal. I mean, it's sad when we say a ground beef's $4.70, but today's market, that is a very, very good price on ground beef. New York strips are $7.99 for an 8-ounce strip. 80% ground beef by the pound, $5.69. That Kentucky Legend bacon too. If you love your bacon, which I think now people do, try that Kentucky Legend bacon. This is the applewood flavored one. I think it's the best bacon that we sell out there of the 5 or 6 brands we got. So that is which flavor the Landgreaves keep down at home is this Kentucky Legend. And then many other things. Cinnamon rolls, cereals on sale this week. Blackberries and strawberries are on sale. Our own homemade brat patties too. Get those from the meat department. They're fantastic, and they're a nice big juicy burger, so they are good. But yeah, come on in. Like you say, tap the app, get all the extra savings, and let us take care of you this whole week at Brothers Market.
Exactly. All right. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. And, of course, we thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. I wish we could say Toothy was here. Darn it. Toothy's on vacation.
He showed up for a little bit yesterday or not? Did I hear maybe?
I was trying to do my best Toothy impersonation.
Yes.
Hey, but I just can't do it justice. Toothy is a legitimate character. Yes, so I would like to say...
I see he's in motion now. I watched the other day and seen he can leave the screen.
Yes, his ending. He always leaves the screen. Maybe we could put that on the screen too. But
great.
Osky Dental. I was just over at Osky Dental yesterday. I was just telling you guys about it. They got me in. That's one of the great things. I'll give a little testimonial. That's one of the great things about Osky Dental is they will, if you're in need, they're going to make a way to squeeze you in one way or the other. If it's an emergency, like if your temporary crown pops off and you've got a tooth exposed, they will squeeze you into the schedule to pop that new crown on. We've had some different instances over the years. Stacy and I, the Shetler clan, were on vacation. It seems like we've been on vacation whenever Stacy has a tooth issue, and they do their best even to help from afar. So I can't recommend Osky Dental enough. And you can schedule your appointment with Dr. Schuster and with Dr. Ingram. Dr. Jacob is the new guy over there as well. So give Osky Dental a call. They are always accepting new patients. Osky Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. And they're a Delta Dental provider. And as usually is the case...
There we go.
I know people really miss that. Located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Give them a call. I'm not going to sing it. I will let that be Toothy's thing. But it is 641-673-4845. Unless you wanted to sing the number, Rick.
Not today. I want to do Dr. Dan some justice, and he does not want me singing anything for his TV commercials.
Yep. Osky Dental. They're good folks. And, yeah, if Toothy was here, we'd tell him to get out of here right now.
It'd be time to go. And that is clever. They done a... Your IT guy, is that your IT guy in charge of all this? So.
Yes, that was a very special thing there for Osky Dental. All right, so Osky Dental sponsors our studios, And we do go to our forecast up next. And, we got to start the forecast with the foghorn. Kind of foggy out there. Our weather brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. They're, of course, located at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. You can call Cindy, 641-622-3191. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays, 9 to noon. They got something for everybody. Fresh floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, and they've been open. We need to update this here. I think in April will be 29 years. That is a long time. So good stuff at the Garden Gate. Now, Rick, you were in, you came in here just like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Half hour ago. What was boy, I'm looking outside right now. I was going to ask you what the situation is. I'm looking over at the courthouse right now, and you can definitely see the fog in the air.
Yeah, this morning when I went in about 4:30 or 5 to work, it wasn't, it was foggy, but it got worse.
Yeah.
As the morning came and I came across the parking lot, that same thing. I'm like, geez, it is dense out there. So
definitely foggy, dense fog advisory, as you can see on your screen, until 9 a.m., So if you're out there getting around this morning, going to school, going to work, traveling, get your lights on, get your headlights on. Use your low beams. That's always the smart thing to do. That way you can see a little bit better. And, don't be in a big hurry this morning. Maybe allow yourself some extra time where you're going because, you don't want to be sneaking up on people on the highway, going too fast and then getting into an accident. So take it easy out there on the roadways. Dense fog advisory till 9. Otherwise, today, there is a slight chance of some rain. That's one thing about this week. At the beginning of this week, it was sounding really rainy all week long, and we really haven't seen that happen quite yet. Sounds like it's going to happen, but it hasn't happened quite yet. Slight chance of some rain this morning. Otherwise, that patchy, dense fog till about 10. Otherwise, partly sunny and a high of 59. Pretty calm winds today, once again. So, really, once we get through this morning, it's not going to be too bad today. Should be actually pretty nice.
And it's going to be in the 70s next week, I even see.
Yeah.
So it's going to be perfect.
Yeah, tonight we get up to a 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Patchy fog again overnight, and clouds will increase, a low of 45. Rain chance again at 70% tonight. Then tomorrow, 100% chance of some rain, maybe a thunderstorm mixed in there. And that's kind of off and on throughout the day, and a high of 73.
Beautiful.
Breezy south winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour tomorrow with that rain. And what I was seeing, it's not really a ton of rain tomorrow. Sounds like it's just going to be kind of hanging around.
Okay, just here and there.
Rain and maybe some thunderstorms tomorrow night, a low of 38, so we will stay above freezing. And rain amounts tomorrow night between a quarter and a half an inch. Sunshine is back on Saturday, cooler with a high of 51. Let's see here. I'll look at something off screen. Let's take a look. Our extended forecast, Sunday will be sunny and 63, so that's nice. Monday, sunny and 73. Yeah. That's kind of beautiful. And then rain is likely on Tuesday, 68, Wednesday, chance of some rain, and 50. So temps, we're in that time of the year. Is it going to be spring? Is it going to be winter? It can't quite figure it out, but yeah, we'll figure it out as we go, I guess.
And the positive, we get more sunlight starting.
Yes.
Saturday or Sunday, whatever you want to say.
Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll spring ahead. And that stupid time change.
Yes, we talked about.
I don't know if I brought it up earlier, but I mentioned yesterday how British Columbia is going. They're going to spring ahead this weekend, and then they're staying there.
That's it.
They're done with it. So done with the time change.
Please.
I have begged for this for decades.
I know. I am with you now, too. It's
why screw up my sleep for like 2 weeks? Just keep it the same. Doesn't make any difference. So, yeah, that's our forecast, by the way. Thanks to the Garden Gate in Sigourney for sponsoring. Let's get into today's. Let me scroll down here on my software. We'll bring this up. Today's This or That. It is brought to us by Complete Care of Iowa health care for where you are. Of course, Complete Care of Iowa, located on the south side of the square in Sigourney. Stop in and see Dr. Megan. So, are this or that for today? I'm assuming I know where you're going to land on this one, Rick. All right, so we're talking about like heading into spring. Are you looking more forward to the first barbecue, which we've already had? We're already barbecuing.
Yeah, same.
So first barbecue or first bloom?
I'm going to go with the barbecue. I'm kind of like you, though. We do barbecue kind of year round. I mean,
if it's warm enough to be outside.
Yeah, if it's not bitter cold and freezing to death when you go outside, we do grill quite a bit. So I do pick the barbecue, but gosh, it is nice when you see that grass start to turn green and all that stuff too. But I am going to pick the barbecue.
I would go with barbecue as well. Seeing those flowers is always nice.
Yes.
A little bit of color after a dreary winter is always good. And I think we have both of those that's pictured in the flower picture that pop up at our house. But I'm going to eat before I care about flowers. So we're both on team barbecue.
Yes, team barbecue all the way.
First barbecue of the season, and we've both barbecued already, so we're ahead of the curve. Question of the day goes up at noon. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney, and they've been celebrating their 20th anniversary this month at Amy's. So, all right, now you probably have a good opinion on this as well. Does bottled water have a taste? And as it says, can you tell the difference between brands? Is all bottled water the same? Does it come from the same tap?
Bottled water, in my opinion, I have no idea, and I'm probably way wrong. I'm sure it's filtered 100 times. Bottled water comes out of the same tap, in my opinion. I don't have a clue if that's true. I don't drink bottled water. I don't. I mean, yeah. It's crazy how it is. It's a great market. It is.
Oh, man. Yeah, people just love bottled water. I don't really, I'm not, everybody gets on my case that knows me. I really don't drink hardly any actual water.
Right here, my water's coffee or my water. I am terrible. If I would say how much water I drink, people would not believe me. But so I do need to drink more water, but I don't drink water. So.
Yes, I'm in the same boat. Now, my wife and daughter, they drink water all the time, and I know that they would argue that they can definitely tell the difference in the taste of the different brands. So they have their preferences. So.
And I bet there is. I'm sure it is filtered more I'm sure there is a technical way they do it to make it taste different and better and more electrolytes or whatever in it. And so I'm sure there is, but I guess I would not be able to sit four of them here and say, oh, this is Dasani, this is
do a
Brothers.
Taste test.
Yes, I could not. So
that would be a good taste test. Like a blind taste test.
Of
like
water.
They used to do with the Pepsi and Coke challenge back in the day. See if you can tell the difference.
And then one's going to be a pickle juice. We're going to put it behind it.
That would be good. If I were to drink bottled water, it would definitely be Brothers Market bottled water.
That's what I was going to say, too. I know that one has its own distinct, great taste. I have been told that. So the Brothers water probably is the better one.
For sure. So, bottled water. We'll get everybody's opinions starting at noon on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. Let's get into this day in history.
This day in history.
That looks so official, doesn't it?
It does. It almost like I'm watching TV.
Yes. This day in history. All right. It is Thursday, March 5th. Let's take a look back at some stuff in history on this date. Now, we talked about this yesterday, or at least I did, because I was here by myself. It's so weird. I used to do this show by myself for like the first year and a half. I was very used to doing it that way. But then Neil came on board. We've been doing this particular show for a year now. So now when I'm by myself, I kind of feel naked.
Yes, you're out. That's like when I announced the basketball games, and let's just say this year, like if Brody Seeley would have had a basketball game and couldn't get there till the second half or whatever it is, you're by yourself and it's just not the same. It's not near as fun. And I just find myself talking to myself. So.
Yep. All right. So on this date in history, 1770, the infamous Boston Massacre took place. Now, are you a history buff at all?
on things. Now, I can remember it. I can't give you the details of that, but I can remember sure talking about that in school too. And
Yeah. I looked it up last night just so I could have a little bit of a reference point, but they were saying that like there were British soldiers in Boston, obviously, and that kind of a mob of regular everyday folks had formed around maybe just a handful of these soldiers, and then the British opened fire. And now they call it a massacre. I think they said 5 people were killed, which in this day and age, that's just any other day.
Yeah, that's a day.
And so it wouldn't be a massacre today. But the Boston Massacre, according from what I read, maybe I have it wrong, but yeah, the British soldiers shot, and then they were just picking off people. But the 5 of them died in the Boston Massacre. Let's see here. On this date in 1960, Elvis Presley was able to leave the Army after 2 years of military service. So, Elvis, are you an Elvis fan?
Love Elvis. And I think the older I got, the more you grasp what it is. And, and I do. We just watched that new movie that came, Epic, and it was good. It was
Did you go to the theater for that?
No, so we've got that new VC cable box or whatever.
You get everything?
Everything. I mean, it's...
Even before it's out.
So we're like, let's just see if this Epic is... Boom, popped right up. So
Nice.
we watched it at home, and it was really good because it's all true. It ain't anything made up. It's all unseen videos.
Documentary.
And it was great. So no, the older I got, you realize how great Elvis Presley really is. So
Yeah, I do want to see that. I might have to talk to you about what you have.
Yes, and I even got the guy we can hook you up with. And
there we go.
So we're good to go.
Let's see here. On this date in 1969, the price of gold reached a then record high of $47 per ounce. You know what it is today?
Is it around 700?
Nope. Way more. On this day, today, an ounce of gold, again, let's backtrack. 1969, an ounce was $47.
Okay.
Today, as of yesterday when I Googled it, $5,166.47 for an ounce of gold.
How much gold is in this ring?
So if you strike gold in them bar hills,
5,000.
you're going to be rich real quick like.
Huh.
Crazy. 1994, on this date, a South African restaurant set the world record for the largest milkshake ever. I don't know how this is even possible. 1,955 gallons. The largest. How do you do that?
That's 16,000 pounds of milkshake.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah. I should have Googled this.
That's
just
a big
to
cup.
See. Yeah. I mean, I could probably eat my fair share of that, but nearly 2,000 gallons of the largest milkshake ever. I wonder what they did with that.
Are you a shake or a malt guy?
I was a malt guy when I was younger, but then my wife kind of switched me over to a shake, and so I'll usually get a shake now. But I don't. Yeah, I like malts. They're both kind of the same to me. I don't know.
I just don't like the malt the malt powder taste. So I am the shake guy when it does come to that.
Boy, Walker's will be open up here before soon.
I know.
So. As spring comes closer. And then on this date in 1998, NASA said that an orbiting craft had found enough water on the moon to support a human colony. That was 1998, and we have not made any progress on that situation, or at least as far as we know. So, yeah, can we get a human colony on the moon? Who knows?
We've got some people we could send to the moon to live.
Yes,
but,
exactly.
But I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to move to the moon yet.
It is 7:30. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the National Day calendar, things you need to know. Also, coming up during the 8 o'clock hour, we'll have Miss Amanda in from the library, and we'll also be talking with country independent artist His name is Grayson. He's an Australian guy. He's a friend of mine. Been friend with him for years now. So we'll be chatting with Grayson. He's got a new single coming out to country radio. That's all coming up during the 8 o'clock hour. Stay tuned. More coming up after this.
Need eye-catching graphics for your business, team, or special event? Avenue 280 Digital Works creates custom digital designs, from social media posts and business cards to flyers, menus, sports posters, and special announcements. You receive the digital file, ready to post online or print anywhere. No contracts, no pressure. Make your visuals work harder for you. Contact Naomi at Avenue 280 Digital Works for all your graphic design needs.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint.
Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Keota Community School District, we are proud to lead with innovation, excellence, and the heart. With our student-teacher ratio low, our classrooms are built for connection, giving every student the attention they deserve. We continue with our 4-day school week for the 25-26 school year, creating more time for personalized learning, enrichment, and sport. And the results speak for themselves. In the 2024 ISAF scores, our students ranked number 1 in math and number 2 in English in our conference. That's academic achievement. That's community pride. That's Keota Schools.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small-town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine. Hey, we're back here on just another morning show. Brothers Market, brother, is our headline sponsor, and Osky Dental sponsors our studios where we're hanging out on we gotta hit the fog sound effect. On a foggy Thursday morning in southeast Iowa. Do keep in mind, dense fog advisory till 9 a.m. this morning. It's Steve and Rick.
Hello.
Hanging out with you. Rick from Brothers Market. And boy, we've got several comments going on this morning. We'll get to those here shortly. I was going to ask you, so we should have talked about this at the beginning, but let's talk Hawkeye basketball. Now, you and I are both Hawkeye fans, huge Hawkeye fans. Yes. By the way, which also reminds me, Neil and I, whenever we have weird dreams, we'll talk about this on the show. This is something you'll appreciate. I was at a Hawkeye football game in my dreams last night. This is a very vivid dream I had. Me and my dad were at a Hawkeye football game. We had this really special seating, and that somebody on the staff had gotten us the special seating. And then come to find out, Kirk Ferentz was actually considering hiring me to be on the staff as one of the specialists that kind of kept track of something that the other teams were doing. That was going to be my job.
Did you take it?
I don't know if I got to that point or not. But then I had also lost my cell phone in this dream. And then Coach Ferentz had an iPad that he typed in my phone number on his iPad, and he pointed it at the scoreboard, and then he could tell from the scoreboard where my phone was.
So you used all of everything. You used the coach, the football field, the scoreboard in your dream. You had it all. Your dad, you had it all. It was
crazy. Yeah. So thanks to the guy that hooked me up with the good seats and talking to Coach Ferentz in my dreams last night. But we got basketball season going on right now. Iowa's been all over the place here lately with men's basketball. They lost at Penn State over the weekend.
Terrible loss.
Atrocious loss.
Terrible.
But now you get number 1 Michigan at home tonight.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
We said this off air. I think it's knowing Iowa, we win by 10. Who knows if that's what's going to happen? But I would not be surprised if Iowa finds a way to pull out a win against a team like this when we just laid an egg against Penn State. But let's just be a competitive game tonight. I think we hit that 20th win 2 games ago. I do believe. Yeah. So I do think it's now just to get a decent seed in that Big Ten tournament.
Yeah.
I do think we will make the NCAA just because of strength of schedule, the way it looks. And I'm just falling in love with Ben McCollum. I just impressed with the guy. He's fun. I think he enjoys where he's at, and I think we got a 20 to 30 year run with Ben McCollum, in my opinion. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Yeah, he's a younger guy.
Yeah, so I'm excited. So
he could be the next Dr. Tom.
He could be the next Dr. Tom, and Dr. Tom is alive. I mean, there's all that. Geez.
I saw another. Yeah, there's a thing on Facebook or on social media just, I don't know, a few days ago.
Yeah.
Or it might have been late last week, saying that Dr. Tom Davis was dead, and he wasn't.
And they announced it on TV. Did you see that?
Oh, really?
So during the UNI game, and
yes, that's right.
Creighton and Larry Morgan, the old Iowa basketball announcer, was given the information that Dr. Tom died, and it wasn't a few minutes later he had to retract.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I saw another one. There's a stupid. It looks like a legitimate Hawkeye Facebook page that is starting this garbage, and people are buying into it. And it does. When I first saw that one a few days ago, I mean, that's my initial reaction.
I did.
Oh man.
Yes.
Because obviously it's a possibility. I don't know how.
91, I think.
Okay, so I mean, he's up there. So it's going to happen.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's
sooner than later, unfortunately. But it's fake news. Just the old story of be careful where you're getting your news from.
AI is cool, but it's kind of a scary thing too, because you can do lots of things with AI.
Yeah. But hopefully Iowa men get the win tonight. I mean, that would solidify their spot in the NCAA tournament. Win over a number 1 team would be huge. So fingers crossed.
And the women play tomorrow?
I'm not, if
Sherry needs to.
If Sherry is in the comments this morning, she could clarify all the women's.
Because I know they had the double bye, so I'm pretty sure they should start tomorrow.
Yeah. And speaking of the NCAA tournament, as we've been talking about here on the show the last week or so, we will be doing an online kind of a bracketology type of a thing. So Steve Shetler Media teaming up with Brothers Market.
Yes, indeed.
And we're going to do an online thing where it'll be an open group. People can sign up, fill out their online bracket at the ESPN website, and we'll keep track of that. And somebody's going to win $100 in
gift cards.
Yes, Brothers Market gift cards. So you can get all the Brothers Market water that you want.
Yes. Taste test. It was the number we tasted over the break, and it did win the taste test contest here.
Yes. So, yeah, be looking for that. We'll get a little graphic made up, a little image, and throw that out there, and be on the lookout for that. That'll be starting up here within the next couple of weeks when March... Can I say March Madness without getting sued?
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying it in a way that is making
Advertising
any money.
Yeah, because we're giving away money.
Yes,
so.
yeah, it's a giveaway. It's free. There's
Yeah, because you're right. You can't use that one football advertisement and things. And
you can't say the bowl that's super.
yes. And are they going to track us down in Sigourney, Iowa? I don't. I've always wondered
Maybe.
that too.
I don't know. By the way, Sherry is in the comments and she says the women do play tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
So,
go Hawks.
Go Hawks. All right, let's get back to it here. We have got some National Day calendar coming up next. Rick, you've got the physical calendar over there. National Day calendar is always sponsored by our friends at Fremont Funeral Chapel, where Joy Latcham is the services coordinator. You can give her a call for more information at 641-933-4315. Rick, you've got the calendar in front of you. All
right, here we go.
What is on that calendar?
Thursday, March 5th. Now, help me out because I don't know what this is. It's Cheese Doodle Day.
Cheese Doodle Day.
So...
Let me do some research.
Happy Cheese Doodle Day.
Yeah.
And then our favorite one, because maybe we have this, it is multiple personality day. So
did you hear him say that? Yes, I did.
What are you talking about?
The voices.
Hospitalist Day.
Oh, the old hospitalist.
And then Slam the Scam Day.
All right,
so
that one makes
scam?
sense.
Let's slam the scam about Dr. Tom being
passing
away. Dr. Tom is alive and well, so slam that one down. So that is on our National Day calendar. I'm sure there's probably another 10 items out there, but on the calendar, that's it.
Now, I've got some other days in front of me. It's Dress in Blue Day.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's in support of our police
department.
Yeah. Discover What Your Name Means Day.
Okay. First or last? I would assume last.
First. I know Steve is like crowned one or something.
Okay.
Like that. So aren't I special?
Aren't you?
Which I did get crowned yesterday, right? In my Middle Name Pride Day.
Okay.
Now my middle name is named after my dad, Kermit. When I was a little kid, I was so embarrassed to have Kermit as a middle name, which I basically didn't claim a middle name for a long time because I was afraid kids would make fun of me for Kermit the Frog. I was like, nope, I don't have a middle name.
That's like on our side, there's so many of us Landgrabes. We come from a huge family, and most of us are called by our middle names. Now, my middle name is Trevor, so anytime you're on my side of the family, like when I first met my wife, she's like, "Who is this Trevor that they keep talking about?" And I'm like, "Well, that's me." So,
all right,
yeah. So our side is go by our middle names.
Okay. A little bit more information on some of those days we were talking about. I did find some more. For National Slam the Scam Day, this says real government officials will never require a payment with gift cards, prepaid debit cards, wire transfer, internet currency, or mailing cash. So people get scammed all the time with that stuff. Neil and I were talking about here recently how Brad Pitt is not going to be talking to the older ladies. So online, don't fall for Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. You're not talking to Brad or Tom. You're talking to some fakes. Let's see here. What other day?
Did you find the Cheese Doodle Day?
Let's see here. I know I had some National Cheese Doodle Day. So these cheddar cheese. So this is like cheese puffs.
Okay.
Yeah, like the light, the fluffy. Yep. Not like the hard
cheese curls.
Yeah, Cheetos. But this is more of the puffy cheese puffs. Cheddar cheese coated snacks that come in puffed or crunchy, fried or baked. So maybe they are Cheetos too. I don't know. All right. So this is when they talk about National Multiple Personality Day. They are being serious. They say to learn more about dissociative identity disorder. So that's a thing. And then Hospitalist Day. They say hospital medicine is one of the fastest growing specialties in modern medicine, and those who practice it are known as hospitalists.
Because I did not know what it meant.
Yeah. So hospital medicine is what they're talking about, the specialists for medicine. So that's some more information on some of your national days. Interesting stuff. Again, we thank Fremont Funeral Chapel for sponsoring our National Day calendar. And we always have a little audio video that we post at 7:30 each morning for the National Day calendar, so you can hear the fine folks at the National Day calendar talking about that stuff. Let's go to some things you need to know.
Need to know.
That catchy little tune that goes along with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. National Day calendar. Or not National Day calendar. Things you need to know.
Next item.
Smack my brain into fast forward here. Things you need to know. All right. Sad day for college football yesterday. Legendary Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz. He always talked with a bunch of saliva in his mouth.
Yes, he did.
Lou Holtz dying at the age of 89 yesterday. What a character.
He was a card, man. He was great on ESPN when he was announcing there at the end of his career. It was a good time.
Yep. Him and
Mark May.
Yes, that's right. Yep. They were a duo. Yes. Lou Holtz, great coach. I mean, I don't know. He won at least one.
I think it said, 1988 or 89. I don't know if you marked it there, but I just saw a thing for him last night. And I think 1989 with Notre Dame.
Yep. He had quite the run there with Notre Dame. That was kind of their glory days.
It was.
And when I was growing up, at least.
I think that was back before they were paying players before it was legal. I mean, honestly, I think that's how those programs back in the day were.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Blue Bloods that were doing it well, it was flowing then.
Yep. Let's see here. Other stuff you need to know. The Brady Bunch house is now officially, it's been unanimously voted by the Los Angeles City Council, a historic cultural monument. So it's a 2,477 square foot home at 11222 West Dilling Street in Los Angeles. It has officially been added to the city's list of monuments for the Brady Bunch house. I mean, were you...
I've never seen an episode, to be real honest with you. No, I have never
How is that even possible?
I bet I'm on the very small side of people that have not seen it, but I have never seen an episode of the Brady Bunch.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're younger than me, but
not, I mean,
I thought you'd at least run into the Brady Bunch in reruns.
Nope, never, as in know what it is, know the names, but I've never sat and watched a Brady Bunch.
All right. Well, that's interesting. Here's something else this is weird and twisted. So the story of Pinocchio is now public domain. Like, it's been out there long enough. Anybody can use it for whatever reasons. So, of course, there's now going to be a twisted horror version of Pinocchio, the wooden boy. The story is going to follow Pinocchio as he learns of his grandfather's deadly secret. Now, the grandpa is Geppetto, who made Pinocchio, at least in the Disney version. So, is Pinocchio out for blood in the new order?
I hate how they sometimes ruin some of these. Leave some of these things alone when you do some of this stuff.
I mean, I know we had Winnie the Pooh turned into like a killer, and I think they're probably doing some stuff with Betty Boop that shouldn't be done.
Yes.
So Pinocchio, the latest.
I can only imagine what that's going to be like.
I wonder if
if
his nose
knife. It's a
it'll like stab people probably, or who knows what else.
Yes. There might be different versions of it. Ratings.
All right. Other things you need to know: a man awaiting trial on a murder charge for allegedly killing his daughter's alleged abuser. All right, that's a lot of stuff being thrown at you there. Again, a man awaiting trial on a murder charge for allegedly killing his daughter's abuser has won the Republican nomination for county sheriff in Arkansas.
I did see that. That's made quite a bit of TV time here too lately that I've noticed. So
yeah, I mean, that's a Netflix documentary waiting to happen. And what happens if he wins the sheriff's race but has to go to jail for murder?
I don't know.
That is crazy. So, I mean, again, as you and I, as both being dads,
2 daughters,
I mean, if somebody messed with our daughters, there will be
probably no different than what this man has done.
Wrath of fury.
Agreed.
Coming down on that person.
Agreed.
So, don't blame the guy at all. Let's see here. Other stuff. Following months of speculation about Gayle King's future at CBS Mornings, which never seen it.
Nope.
The talk show host has confirmed that she has no plans to step down. I think there were some rumblings that CBS Mornings might be getting rid of her, but she says she's going nowhere. Other TV talk. The premiere of the Scrubs reboot. You a fan?
Again, I'm going to tell you this, Steve. Never seen the Scrubs. So have you?
Nope. I know about it.
Yep.
Never seen it. So they have rebooted the show, brought it back to life on NBC. Drew good ratings, 11.4 million in its first 5 days, making it the most watched comedy by viewers aged 18 to 49 since January of last year. So doing good numbers.
All right.
Now, there's also a Yellowstone spinoff called Marshals that premiered on CBS to about 9.5 million same-day viewers. So
we watched that one, and that was great. So it was really good.
I haven't gotten into Yellowstone itself. I do like 1923, 1883.
Those were so good.
Those were really good. The show itself for Yellowstone, I don't know. I couldn't really get into it for whatever reason. But you're liking the new
Marshals is really good. So
okay. Let's see here. Other TV news. Annabelle Schofield, I'm not sure, a 1980s model and actress known for her role as Laurel Ellis on Dallas, has died, sadly, at the age of just 62 after a battle with cancer. So R.I.P. to her. Zootopia 2, going to be hitting Disney Plus on Wednesday of next week. So that was a huge movie at the theaters.
Disney does such a great job with their Pixar movie. Any of that stuff is so good.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I don't even know for sure if we saw the original Zootopia. I don't know why this Zootopia 2 was such a giant hit.
I know.
But it took off, that's for sure. Let's see here. Kelly Clarkson going to be missing her show. She's got Pink covering for her as the host. So, again, something that I never watch, but got to tell the folks about it. And let's go back a few years. Good Morning America host Joan London. I do remember her.
Yes, absolutely.
She is now claiming that she was sexually harassed by her boss back in the GMA days, which... Okay, I will not talk bad about what may have happened, but why did she wait so long? I mean, I don't understand the mentality there.
I'm the same. We could sit there and discuss those and saying it.
And we dig ourselves in a hole because people will be like,
just like when they came when they came after Bill Cosby, it's like, do it right away then, because it's wrong if he did it.
How do you prove? I mean, the allegations. If you make an allegation, there better be something to it. Otherwise, you're ruining somebody else's life by making those allegations. And it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't understand it. But again, we're not downplaying that.
No, not at all.
Just strange how it happened. When it comes out, in this case,
20-some...
Probably 50-some. I don't know when Joan London was
on.
I
know.
Well, I guess they wouldn't be 50. It'd probably be more like
30
20,
to 40 years ago, probably. When it happened.
Yes. Yeah, if it happened. An artist in Washington, D.C. has created what they're calling an Epstein Walk of Shame, which features Hollywood-style stars along a sidewalk and the names of people mentioned in the Epstein files. So.
Mercy.
Got a few more things here. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. I saw like 5 seconds of it. But people like it.
Okay.
It has amassed nearly 4.2 billion views. That's 4.2 billion views across platforms following the Super Bowl, which was last month.
A month ago.
3 weeks ago now?
Yep.
A new global viewership record.
Wow.
So say what you want about it.
Yep.
Love it. Hate it. People are watching it.
It does its thing. Yep.
Yep. Let's see here. So Netflix has a reboot of Little House on the Prairie. Now that comes out on July 9th. And I have not seen the trailer for it.
Who are they using? Have you seen any of that? I
don't know.
Okay.
But however, the people at Netflix are liking what they're seeing, from the insiders, and they have already renewed it for a second season.
Wow, that's impressive too.
Now, yeah, it would be interesting if they take it more in like a gritty, real life fashion, maybe like a 1923 or an 1883 type of scenario. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, you're right. Wonder if it's the original that brought in Michael Landon, was his parent. I don't know. That could be interesting.
Paul,
yes. And again, I was so young watching. I've watched them.
Yeah.
Now to go back and remember them, I don't know if I can.
Nellie and what were the people that ran the drugstore?
Oh gosh, you're gonna.
I can see her.
Yeah, same.
The woman, she was quite the character. So Little House on the Prairie comes out July 9th on Netflix. That's a new version of that. Have you seen the trailer for the new Scary Movie? Not Scream, but Scary Movie.
I have not.
All right, this is like a spoof
Yep.
on all scary movies.
There's about 10 of them, I think.
I don't know if I have seen any of these scary movies, but the trailer for this one looks hilarious. It's Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans, Regina Hall is in this, Anna Faris, I'm not sure who that is. This takes place 26 years after those four outran a masked killer, which was basically the Scream character, right?
Yep, it is.
This comes out in theaters on June 12th, and
it'll be
any
good.
sort of social thing that's been going on, making waves, they reference it. They make fun of everybody.
This will be really good.
In this, from at least in the trailer, it's like nobody is safe. It doesn't take one side or the other. Everybody's getting it in this movie. Looks good. So I might actually go out of my way to see it. Chick-fil-A. I eat there once in a while.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times.
Yeah. So this says you wouldn't think that adding pea starch, like PEA, don't want to confuse anybody, pea starch to waffle fries recipe would be noticed. But diehard fans of Chick-fil-A did make that notice. And after almost 2 years, Chick-fil-A going to be removing the pea starch from their waffle fries. So I don't eat there enough to notice when they make a change, but I like their food.
Yeah, they've got a good sauce too. Their sauces are really good. So yes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Not 250. We've got 25,000 runners expected in downtown Los Angeles this Sunday. The annual Los Angeles Marathon coming up. Have you ever been a runner?
Yes, but not a marathon. I mean, in high school did run track, but it was either the 200, 400. I was not a long distance guy at all.
Okay.
Had to do like everyone, the mile in PE, and that was enough for me. But I don't mind. I would. We like to walk and stuff now, but So
I was a runner for a few years. We did some 5Ks and half marathons, but my lower back said no more.
No more. That's it.
And then I started gaining weight. Imagine that. Billy Idol. We've discussed Billy Idol on the show here recently. For some reason, Neil doesn't think Billy Idol belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, I don't think you get any more rock and roll than Billy Idol.
Yeah, and I mean, generation, you would about say you'd have to. I mean,
the spiked blonde hair.
Of the 80s, was he a guy that you heard every day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was a big deal. Well, it's funny because he's in the news now because Billy Idol is admitting. So, all right, let's phrase it this way. So he quit his heroin habit.
Okay.
You know how he did it? By smoking crack.
Crack, okay.
Yeah, so he traded in the heroin for the crack. Yeah, I don't know where he's at these days. Hopefully he's clean. I don't think he'd be talking about it if he's a current user. But Billy Idol. I mean, rock and roll.
Yeah, that's rock. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure if we knew all what the 80s rock and roll people did, 70s and 80s.
Let's see here. And then let's talk about this. This is a kind of a random thing. This week is the 150th anniversary of what is called the Kentucky Meat Shower. And it's yes, it is meat, like meat that you eat. They say on March 3rd, 1876, chunks of raw meat mysteriously fell from the sky over Bath County in Kentucky, covering a farmyard in pieces ranging from small flakes to larger grizzly strips.
And what year?
Of meat. 1876. So the story goes, witnesses including somebody named Mrs. Rebecca Crouch described the clear sunny morning suddenly turning into a brief shower of flesh that landed with a snapping sound as it hit the ground. Theories ranged from frog spawn to cosmic debris. What in the world? The most widely accepted explanation today is that a flock of vultures flying overhead regurgitated their recent meal, causing the bizarre meat shower.
Speaking of cocaine,
they say the weirdest part of this story is several people tried the meat to determine if it was beef or deer. I don't know if they ever concluded. But yes, the infamous Kentucky meat shower, March 3rd of 1876.
Wonder if they have a festival every year for something like
They throw up all our raw meat in the air and let it tumble to the ground. That is very strange. That should have been in our weird news today. Let's go ahead and get into the impossible question. Today's impossible. Oh boy! Today's impossible question. Shut up, Steve. Impossible question. 20 years ago, they say every adult knew how to write a check. You know, some people today think, or the younger generation today thinks that's like an archaic way of doing money transactions. So the question is, now, only what percentage of us know how to write a check? So again, 20 years ago, everybody knew how to write a check, according to this. Now, what percentage of us know how to write a check?
And I'm talking the whole population, adults, or I'm guessing the whole...
yeah, it doesn't really specify.
I'm going to say under 10%. I mean, I don't know if my kids would know how to write a check, to be honest. I mean,
everything is debit card,
or
Venmo,
bank transfer. I mean, I still write checks. I don't do much automatic withdrawals. I'm a check guy still to this day. I don't know why. I'm just
yeah. No, I like to be. I think writing a check makes it more hands-on, where you know
what you're doing, what you're getting,
where your money is going, and when it's being paid, as opposed to just letting the automatic transfers take
10%
place.
10% might be too little, so I'm going to bump it. I'm going to go to 20% of us.
Okay. We'll go through our comments first. Good morning to Patrick, Carson, Dan, Sandy, Vicky, Laura Lee, Jackie, Anthony, Michelle, Audrey, Sherry, Pat, Carson, Nancy, Julie. Oh, Julie's listening in from West Virginia today. We got Kay Gilland in the comments. KKK, Anthony. Oh, I shouldn't have said it that way, should I? KKK.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony, Sherry, Colleen, Anthony, Nancy, Anthony, Sherry, Dan. All right, so some of the guesses in the comments. You're saying 20?
Yeah, 20.
Nancy's guessing 15. Anthony says 9. Sherry says 45. Dan says 12. Patrick is saying 60. All right. So, again, 20 years ago, every adult knew how to write a check. And the question is, what percentage of us know how to write a check today? So, I mean, we still, all right, you have to think of it this way. Everybody's thinking a little bit too low. You have to think of it that, I mean, the majority of us that were around 20 years ago are still here and getting a little bit older. So, the number hasn't dropped that dramatically. So according to this, it says 75% of us still know how to write a check. But I would say, I'm guessing the age is 25 and less, probably rarely, if ever.
Did you in high school have to learn how to balance a checkbook?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I guess I haven't asked my kids, do they do that now?
Probably not. Probably no
great.
need
If
to.
there's a teacher listening, do they balance a checkbook in high school? And I don't know. Yeah, so.
And Miss Amanda coming into the studio.
Yes, indeed.
She's going to be joining us. It is 8:06. All right, Amanda, we're going to put you on the spot here. Okay. We're going to throw you right into the mix here. Let me bring you up on camera. We're talking about writing checks and how the younger generation doesn't know how to write a check.
That's true.
Do you still write checks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I do.
Do you think it's taught in school still how to balance a checkbook?
Oh, it's definitely not taught in school.
Okay.
They should.
Yes, I agree.
I'm pretty sure they don't. That's gone by the wayside like cursive.
So what do you, from you guys, your guys' perspectives, Rick, you're at Brothers Market, do you see many checks come through still?
Through the store? Yeah. We still, I mean, it's not like it was. It used to be that thick in the daytime, but we still probably get 20 to 30 checks a day.
Okay. All right.
And then we don't, per se, business side to vendors, the check day is gone. It's all ACH stuff, but we still send them out to like guys like yourself and places like that we advertise. But it's few and far between that we send them out either. So
okay, and then for library stuff, like with the monthly meals and stuff like that, do you still see checks?
We get probably 30 checks a month. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Out of how many do you think? Or
out of how many transactions?
Yeah.
Oh, probably 100.
Okay.
So third.
Yeah. So.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we get them for all kinds of things. People write us checks for making 5 copies. Like,
okay.
There's some people who that's all I've ever seen from them is checks. They don't ever have cash.
Yep. Yeah. Well, like Rick and I were just talking. It's like, it's nice to know you write that physical check and you know exactly where your money's going, when it's going out, and you just have maybe a better handle on things.
I usually do it if it's like something I want to keep track of. Like we get beef every year. I like to keep track of how much I spend every year, or like my car registration.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to search back through my transactions
Yes.
when it's tax time. I can just go to my checkbook and be like, okay, that's what it was.
Yep, for sure. All right, it is 8:08. We're a little bit behind. Let's go ahead and take our top of the hour commercial break, and we'll come back with Miss Amanda after this.
Hi, I'm Cindy, owner of the Garden Gate here in Sigourney, proudly serving the community for 28 years. We are a full-service florist and make deliveries to all of Keokuk County and North English. We also serve all funeral homes in the area. From fresh flowers, plants, and candles, we have gifts for all occasions. Did I mention we have seasonal decor too? We are located at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. We look forward to seeing you.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. All right, we are back with the show here on Steve Shetler Media Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. We've got Osky Dental sponsoring our studios, and we are hanging out in downtown Sigourney on a foggy Thursday morning. I was losing track of what day it is, and we've got Rick in as our co-host today from Brothers Market. We've got Miss Amanda in from the Sigourney Public Library, and
Library Thursday.
we got a full show going on right now. Let's see here. We're into a new hour. We haven't taken a look at our forecast here in a little while. Let's go ahead and do that. And our forecast sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney, where they've been doing business for basically 29 years. So our forecast for today, a dense fog advisory. That goes till 9 a.m. Now, Miss Amanda, you're the latest to join us here in the studio. What's the fog situation
It's very,
outside?
very foggy. You
Okay.
can't even see like a block down the road.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
so
crazy.
Especially maybe out in rural areas, it might be even worse. So if you're commuting this morning, you're coming maybe into town to school, just take it easy. Be careful out there. Give yourself a little bit of extra time. And turn those headlights on. Make sure your headlights on if they don't pop on automatically. So for the rest of today, slight chance of some rain. Were you any rain out there this morning for you guys?
It's just misty.
Yeah, okay. Just kind of a heavy...
Enough to be annoying.
a heavy mist outside.
Yeah.
So patchy dense fog yet this morning. Partly sunny skies, though, are awaiting us later on. A high of 59 and a pretty calm wind today. Tonight, up to a 70% chance of some rain and thunderstorms and patchy fog overnight again. Increasing clouds, a low of 45. Definitely going to have some rain tomorrow. Rain and some thunderstorms, a good possibility. In fact, 100% according to the National Weather Service. It's going to happen. Windy tomorrow, too. Wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a high of 73 degrees. So if we get some breaks in the rain tomorrow, it'll be nice. Nice, at least temperature-wise. But more rain and maybe a thunderstorm tomorrow night, a low of 38. Cooling down a bit on Saturday with sunshine and 51. That's your weather here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. All right, we do, again, welcome in Miss Amanda from the Sigourney Public Library.
Hi.
And Amanda, it's a Library Thursday.
It is, yes.
You always pop into the studio. We always have your library video that comes on.
That's right.
At 10 a.m. on Thursday mornings. What's the latest and greatest happening at the library?
Well, I kind of want to put a promo out for our event coming up March 28th. It's at 11 a.m. at the library. We are having Tyler Sullivan. So people might have seen him around Facebook land.
Yeah.
He has the page Scenic Views by Foot, and he's going around Iowa. He is trying to run at least 1 mile in every single county. And while he's there, he does historical research. So he'll be visiting the library, the Historical Society, all kinds of places in town. He's going to have a whole presentation about the things he has found, the things he's found in Keokuk County included.
Okay.
I'm really excited. Like, he has some really cool stuff. He does his research. He's actually trying to write a book about every county in Iowa.
Okay.
Which is 99. That's a hefty goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited for him to come. He'll be here, like I said, the 28th.
And I know he had, I think we talked last week when you were in, he had a presentation over at the Watch Your Opera House within the last year that we talked to him on the phone and kind of promoted that. Maybe, I don't know what time he's going to get to town that morning, but maybe we can have him pop in on the show.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
do a quick little promo. But
sure
I guess that's on a Saturday, so we wouldn't be having a morning show that day.
I could do a video and send it to you. Maybe we could Skype or something.
Yeah, or at least call in.
Yeah.
So Saturday, March 28th, 11 a.m. And, people think, oh, he's a history buff. He must be like an old guy.
No, he's young.
Yeah.
He's a young guy.
So he, as you mentioned, he does some running wherever he's at. He's got, as you mentioned before we went on the air, he's got a beautiful head of hair.
He does. It's luscious.
I'm going to have to check this guy out.
It's luscious, and it's wild. I love it.
Tyler Sullivan is his name. So if you went in on, I don't know, is he just talking about strictly Keokuk County, or is he going to be talking about just history of Iowa in general?
Yeah, I think it's just Iowa in general. He's found some really cool stuff.
Okay.
If you don't follow his page on Facebook, he posts all the time. He's busy guy.
Yeah. Iowa Scenic Views by Foot is his page. If you Google it, I'm sure he's got a website as well. Interesting fella coming to town.
Yeah.
What date was that? March 28th?
28th, yep.
Yeah,
11 a.m.
Last Saturday of this month. So a cool thing going on at the library. One of many, many things going on, always going on at the library.
Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah. You just had your Cook the Book event.
We did, yeah.
How did that go?
It went well. We did tasty Southern recipes, and my favorite was one that I made, not that I'm biased or anything, but I made a cheeseburger mac and cheese that was so good. It was delicious.
Were there any leftovers?
There was enough for me to have lunch the next day.
Oh, well, hey, there you go.
So Southern, did it have some spice to it then
at
all?
It did have a little bit of spice to it,
that.
Yeah, it was good. And a lot of people know I'm dairy-free, so it was even a dairy-free mac and cheese, and it was delicious.
All right. Now, your next one, I know you sent me the image for that, is coming up on April 6th. What are we looking at there?
Pizza, pasta, and more. So my daughter actually got to pick out her recipe. She's making a chocolate peanut butter pie. Or pizza, sorry. Chocolate peanut butter pizza. Yeah, she's super excited for it. She tries to make a recipe every time we have this.
Okay.
She made Elvis's favorite sandwich this last time. Peanut butter and banana.
Yeah.
Yep, peanut butter and banana. Yeah, so it's for all ages. We have people in their 80s. We have, my daughter is 6. Like, everybody can come and do this.
Nice. And as it says right there on the screen, you guys have a cookbook. Is it a different cookbook each month?
Yep. Every month we pick a different cookbook. You just pick a recipe from it and then make it the day of the event and come and share.
That's
and
cool.
then we talk for maybe 10 minutes about, our cooking and what we would change and all that. But mostly it's social time.
It's
and
about the
a
food.
potluck.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Why talk when you have food in front of you?
I know. It's a social time. I really enjoy it.
Cool. So that's coming up on April 6th. People need to put that on their calendars.
Yes.
Speaking of food, we'll just stay on that topic. So
we
let's see
do a lot
here.
of food at the library.
Yes.
I thought we were talking about a library here.
I know. We hardly ever talk about books. It's okay.
So your March menu for your freezer meals.
Yes.
People can take a look at that.
Next
as
Friday
you give
is
us
the
the
last
info.
day.
All right.
Yeah, next Friday is the last day to sign up, the 13th. It's next Friday, right? Yes.
Yep. Friday the 13th.
You get all 8 of these meals. We do 2 different sizes. So we do a full set feeds 4 adults and a half set feeds 2, which is perfect for my little family.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you get all 8 of these meals. They're already ready to cook with the simple instructions. We try to make it as simple as possible. They
And
do
again, not
come,
for people to be confused.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do not come already cooked. They do not come like you have to put them in your own baking dish and stuff. But everything you need is included for each meal, so you don't have
Sometimes
to search
when
for.
they say 4, it's more than that.
Yes,
too. We've done it, and
yes.
it's more than you can get more than 4.
Especially the pasta ones. Those ones seem to go forever.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff
Yes.
on the menu there. So,
And then I don't know if you have April's. April
I
will be
do,
our
yeah.
favorites.
In fact, I about almost put that up first, but yeah, we can take a look at that.
Yeah, if people are on the fence about trying our freezer meals, April's, all 8 of those are past favorites. So we've done these multiple times, and they are just loved every single time. So if you're on the fence, it'd be a really good time to try them.
This all, I am a picky eater,
Mm-hmm.
but this all looks good.
That fajita
Like, I
burger
don't-
is interesting.
yeah.
That would be good, I think.
No, my
Yeah.
husband raved about that.
That one looks, that's what,
Yeah.
out of the pick on that would be the first one for me, without a doubt.
Yes. And I don't know about anybody else, but we go camping every summer, and I save some of these, and
Oh.
they're so easy to make over a campfire or
Okay.
on a griddle. Like, these are perfect for camping.
Nice. What's a chicken? Was it flauta?
Flauta. It's like a taquito.
All right.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little meat, little chicken wrapped in a little.
Yeah.
little
I've
thing
seen it on the
there.
Mexican menus,
Menu?
but I just
Yep.
point at it because I can't say when I order them.
That, please.
That one right there.
Por favor.
Yes.
The quesadilla.
Yes, exactly. Speak my language there. Should we run down the schedule for this summer
Yeah. Yeah.
at the expo?
Yes.
Mini golf.
Oh,
Yep,
cool.
every day, Monday through Friday, we're hosting a big event or performer. So Monday, we're starting with mini golf. These are all in the commercial building. They're all free, all ages. So yeah, Monday at 3, we'll have mini golf. We'll have 9 holes inside the commercial building. It's going to be a good time. I
Yeah.
love mini golf so much.
We go to the. Hello, folks.
Yes.
Welcome to the Mesozoic Adventures.
Yes, Tobias Wobble Bottom. We'll be there on Tuesday.
Wobble Bottom?
Wobble
Yes,
Bottom.
it is.
It is. He will
And
be there.
And I gave him a new voice this week.
Every week he's got a different voice. I still think it's like a Sean Connery voice.
Oh, yes. Welcome to the Mesozoic Adventures.
Exactly.
So that's going on there.
Tuesday. Wednesday, it's a balloon show. So the first part of the show, they're going to make balloon animals and get bigger and bigger until they can fit inside the balloons. And then the second part of the show, they're going to actually teach everybody how to make their own balloon characters.
Nice. Cool. That should be fun. Laura Ernst,
Laura
the
Ernst.
next day.
She was here the last couple years in her big hamster ball. This year she's got a new show. It's Swashbuckling Circus. So you help her defeat the Kraken.
Yeah.
It's all pirates.
Swashbuckling.
I know. She's
I'm
so
on the
great.
Sean Connery voice.
Yeah, there you go. You're back to Sean.
And I mean, this is legitimate stuff that you're bringing in. As you
Yeah.
can see, it says as seen on America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
So
she's awesome. I love her. We've had her, like I said, the last 3 years.
yeah,
And-
good stuff.
Yes. And then we round out the week with Will Stuck in his mess adventure. He does music and science and experiments, and he has a lot of crowd participation. So I'm really excited for him. He's so good. And he looks like Kevin James. So
Yeah.
He does. You know, he's-
Does he try to look like Kevin James?
I don't think so. It's
Or
a
is it
happy
just-
coincidence.
yeah. All right.
And he's got a duck like Steve. I see there in his right.
his-
In his right.
Yeah.
He's got his.
He does. His energy is like 1,000% all the time. Like, he's so fun to be around.
I wonder if he's that hyper or whatever you
And
want to say.
all the
If he
time?
just crashes at night and he's like, man, I'm worn out
Yeah.
mentally. So great stuff coming to the expo with the Sigourney Public Library.
Yeah.
Make sure you send your kids out and
Yes.
let them have a
and
great
check
time.
out the stuff at the fair. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much stuff
Well,
out
yeah.
there. So much
I mean,
stuff.
yeah, it's kind of you're helping the fair and the fair's helping you. So
Yep.
hand in hand
It's
there.
a great partnership.
Now, of course, we want you to get to the library. Send your kids to the library.
We do
Miss
actually
Brandy.
have books and read.
Yes, yes.
Miss Brandy every
do have
Monday.
books
Yes,
there.
we do
Okay.
actually read and stuff. Every Monday, 11:30, Miss Brandy has toddler time. We have a really good group of kids that have been coming. They're so much fun.
So that's Mondays at 11:30 a.m.
Yes.
And that goes through April.
Yes, through the school
You
year.
take the summer off, May, June, July,
Yes.
August. So, because you got a bunch of other stuff going on.
Mhm.
And then your after school programs, again, going through April.
Yes, so our after school programs this month will be the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I do realize I didn't put a time on there. I've had a lot of people ask. It's
Oh,
after
okay.
school, so it's 3:30 to 4:30. And if your kids are at the elementary here in town, we do have a bus service. Send a note to the school, and you can catch a bus to the library.
Yeah, very convenient.
Yes.
Good way to keep your kids involved with stuff after school as well.
Yeah.
What else has happened at the library? You got any good new books coming in here lately?
I did get a new box in. I haven't opened it yet, though.
A new box of books?
I decided the other day that I got a new filing cabinet, or not a new. I'm putting a different filing cabinet from somewhere else in the library into my office and moving mine out.
Okay.
I decided that would be a great project the other day, and halfway through, I was like, whose idea was this? Like, I got it finished, but that put my cataloging stuff on hold for a little bit.
Yeah.
So next week, I will have some new titles out. We got a whole bunch of new stuff coming out.
Okay.
I mean, as always.
Yeah. And I know you've told us here on the show, you went through some issues of changing up people that send you your stuff. Is that all working out good?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Baker and Taylor was the main distributor, not just for us, but the whole nation of libraries. And when they closed, it was kind of catastrophic there for a little bit. Everybody's scrambling. Some of the other vendors were getting just overwhelmed with people trying to switch over to them. So, yeah, we have everything straightened out at the library.
Okay.
And, yeah, we're back to golden on ordering and stuff.
Good deal.
I appreciate everybody's patience during that time.
Yeah. Was it causing you some stress and anxiety?
A little bit, yes. I wasn't sure. They kind of left us in the dark for a while. It's like, okay, are they going to send out the rest of our stuff? Are they not? You don't want to double order it and waste your budget,
Yep.
It was a little stressful, but it's all good now. Yeah.
Good deal. And I was also going to ask you, I know you had an event or helped out with an event at the Sigourney Elementary last week. How'd that go?
Yeah, family reading night and the summer planning fair. It was amazing. I think we had maybe 175, 200 kids come through.
Wow.
Nice. That's really
There were, I think they said about 30 booths with businesses and clubs and sporting coaches and stuff. And the kids got so much stuff. I mean, they got so many free books, and they had... their whole commons was full of books that were a quarter a piece. Like, you cannot buy a book for a quarter anywhere. So my daughter left with a lot of stuff. Yes.
Good for an upcoming garage sale sometime.
Yes, exactly.
Or maybe to give back to the public library.
Yeah. Yes. Probably put in our little free library. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, though. We had a lot of people come through, and it's always a great event. They do a really good job.
Good deal. Now, you just mentioned the free library.
Yes.
Those little... Are you in charge of those?
Some of them. There are
All right.
some around town that are not. So we have 2 out at Belvedere.
Okay.
So if you go to their little kiosks where you pay
Yeah.
to camp, there's little free libraries on both of them. Those are the libraries. We have one out at Legion Park, and then we have one at the corner of my house.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And then we're working on getting one now that they have the pavilion up at the courthouse. Yeah, we're getting one up there hopefully. So that'll be fun for farmers markets and all that.
Yeah. And basically, it's just a little wood structure. Looks like a library.
Yeah, ours are the ones that look like little barns.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah.
And you just open the door?
Yep. You
There's
take a
books
book,
in
leave a
there?
book. Yeah. The one out at Legion Park is basically run itself. Like, there's so many people that use it, that take a book, leave a book, that, I go around every couple weeks and clean them out and whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, because of course I live out there by Legion Park, and people are driving through and all the time.
Yeah.
And picking up books.
Yes, and in the summer we do put sunscreen and stuff like that to help the kiddos out in it. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, now I'm going to look at this from a negative side. Do those things ever get abused?
No, I mean, we've had a few times where people drop off stuff that they were probably just trying to get rid of.
Okay.
But like I said, I go through and clean them out and try to keep them fresh and seasonal and all that good stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I go back to my city council days right quick. Amanda, she'd come and give her a report, and I can't remember the number, and I'm not going to put her on the spot just if she can remember, but she came once and gave a report, just the foot traffic that walked through the door of our public library.
Yeah.
And it just, I mean, it blew my mind. It was just amazing I mean, I'm sure you would know it off, but just a great asset. Another thing that we have in our community that's just, I think people don't think about. And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, it just shocks me.
It just kills me when people are like, I don't know who you are. I'm like, how do you not know who I am? I am like everywhere.
Yeah.
And, maybe in the schools a little bit more this coming year. I don't know.
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
very cool.
I've had a lot of questions about that too. I don't know if we want to brush on that.
Sure, you can give us a little bit of a lowdown.
I've had a lot of people ask since we went to the city council, my board president and I, and talked about the potential partnership with the schools. So it's in the works right now. Nothing is finalized. I don't want to get anybody's britches in a twist. But possibly if it goes through, I will be the new school librarian for both schools.
Oh, okay.
So it would be part of my hours at the library would be taken at the school. So one day a week I would be at the high school and the elementary, and I would be their librarian.
Yeah.
I really hope it goes through. There's a lot of stuff in Congress right now with schools and libraries that we need to see through and see what happens that way, and hopefully it all works out.
Yeah.
All I ask is you
it.
bring back the newspaper on a stick. That's what we need.
Oh my
That's
God.
what we need back in the
That's
library.
what Neil said. That's what Neil said.
Sword fights.
Yeah.
I'm going to compliment you here, Miss Amanda. When I think back to librarians back in my school days, I think of these stuffy old ladies that weren't the least bit cool.
Yeah.
I think if it works out with the school, I think that would be a
win.
You would be a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. Somebody told me the other day, you could be that person they remember. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never wanted to be Mary Williams, but I could be the new Mary Williams. Like, what?
Everybody loved her.
I know.
But you'll have to learn how to play guitar and sing some
know.
songs.
I can play the piano.
Hey,
so,
well, hey.
yeah.
There, you just bring a little keyboard with you.
Yeah, I get a guitar.
That would be cool.
I would love it so much. I hope it all works out.
All right. Awesome. So obviously lots of stuff always happening at the library, Sigourney Public Library. Make sure you check it out. I know you've been talking about kind of the history of the library in your weekly videos.
Yeah. We had a lady come from the Carnegie Libraries of Iowa. They're doing a huge project trying to get all of the stuff from Carnegie Libraries digitized. So she came and visited me, and I was just kind of browsing on her on their website, and they have the original newspaper clipping from when the library opened and from the first librarian. I'm not going to spoil it because that's my trivia question this week. What's the name of the very first librarian of the Sigourney Public Library?
Oh.
And I might have mispronounced it. It's not a common name, but yeah, I have a project going right now. I'm trying to get together information about every librarian that was at the Sigourney Library and kind of do a cool display at the library about it.
Yeah. No, that would be really neat.
Yeah. There's so many people that's like, oh yeah, she was the librarian for a little while. It's like, it's a special person to do this kind of job.
And for more information, watch the Sigourney Public Library video. It'll pop up starting at 10 a.m. So, all right. Well, Miss Amanda, we appreciate your time as always.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again next week here on Just Another Morning Show. It's 8:33. We're going to take our another break, our last break of the show, and come back with more after this.
At Beacon Community Schools, opportunity isn't limited. It's everywhere. From FFA to music, business to athletics, our students explore it all. Small class sizes mean big advantages. Personal attention, strong relationships, and academic success that goes above and beyond. You're more than a student. You're a story, a voice, a vital part of our school family. From the classroom to the kitchen, every adult helps shape futures. At Beacon, pride runs deep where everybody is somebody.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are dedicated to your success. We partner with growers like you to expand your possibilities with unparalleled offerings. Your unique challenges are met with more customized solutions than anyone else can offer. With you, we're feeding the future together.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have a variety of family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience. Call 641-622-1170 to reach the clinic or 641-622 3184 to reach Jack's Corner Drug.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio, online radio for Southeast Iowa.
As the weather warms up, our eating habits change to include spicy Mexican and Chinese foods, salads, along with fish and chicken. Dry and sweet white wines from Tassel Ridge Winery complement these lighter foods. Edelweiss and Brianna are very popular semi-sweet white wines, and both are made entirely from grapes grown in our vineyards. Steuben is a popular rosé that complements spicy dishes, and Candleglow White is an award-winning dry white wine. These wines are available at Tassel Ridge Winery, and we can ship wines to addresses in Iowa where they can be received by someone who is at least 21 years old.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
And speaking of Brothers Market, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show. Coming to you live and local from the Osky Dental Studios. We are right above Barnwired in downtown Sigourney. We're on the south side of the square. I'm kind of peeking out to the window. It looks like the fog, at least the way it was looking about an hour ago compared to now, looks like it has lifted a little bit. But we are still officially in a dense fog advisory till 9 a.m. Some of that fog might be hanging around for a while yet. So just be careful of that. Be diligent in your driving. Just be careful. So we mentioned earlier today how I do have a interview lined up. I actually recorded this yesterday because we were supposed to do this live on yesterday's show, but it didn't happen live yesterday, so we recorded it instead. But I've got my buddy. Let's bring his picture up here on the screen. His name is Grayson, and if you want to look him up online, it's Grayson. Grayson is his name. He is an Australian guy. I was going to say an Australian artist, but he has done country music here in the United States for several years now. I have known him for probably 13 years now. He made several visits to the radio station previously, and we had several good chats over there. But let's go to this pre-recorded interview from Grayson here on Just Another Morning Show. And we're being joined on the phone today by my good buddy Grayson out of, I don't know, I think you're out of Nashville. Grayson, how you doing this morning?
I'm good, buddy. Yeah, I'm in Nashville, grew up in Australia. I haven't been kicked out yet, so I'm still in Nashville and living the dream, baby.
Exactly. And you know, to give a little bit of background, you and I have known each other, boy, it's probably longer than I think. It's been several years now.
Yeah, I think we first met in 2013. Wow. I can't believe it's been 13 years. It's absolutely ridiculous. But when I think of Iowa and the radio tours, you were always first or second stop. And yeah, we always had a good time together.
Yes, we did. We had dead mice in the studio. You tricked me into trying a ridiculous amount of was it Vegemite?
Vegemite, yeah. You got to trick the Americans with that. Yep.
That stuff, just too much. If Grayson comes at you with some Vegemite, look out. So yeah, but no, you have a brand new single that's coming out to country radio. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with the new single.
So I've got a new album and single coming out. The album's called Round by Round. It's about life, man. Everything we do is we do it in circles. We're chasing our tail all the time. And the first single off the album is Love at First Shot, and it's just a funny little song about walking into a bar and falling in love with a girl drinking whiskey while you're drinking whiskey, and you end up dancing all night and having a good time. Kind of like a good night out in Iowa.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, and I know it's a pretty quick little 2-minute and 20-second song. Were you shooting for just a short little song like that?
You know what? After doing all those radio tours and meeting cool people like you, I quickly worked out, radio, the time limit used to be 3 minutes 30, then it was 3 minutes. Now it's, if you can make a song in 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30, and there's room for the radio stations to make money commercially, they're going to play your song. So, I didn't aim specifically for it to be so short, but it's up-tempo, it's fun, it's dancey, and I'm not going to bore people and do a 5-minute Metallica song because I'm not as good a singer or guitar player as you, Steve. So kept it short and sweet.
Did you know that I like Metallica? Was that why you made a Metallica reference?
Yes, mate. I remember you telling me how you used to go into prisons and sing and do all that hard Christian rock. It's pretty cool stuff, man. Yeah,
you got a good memory. Speaking of memories, I'll share a memory that I have of you, is because I know. It's probably been 13 years, maybe longer, but you had and have a documentary out there that people can watch, right?
Yeah, when I first came to the States, I did a documentary called 66 Days on Route 66, and that's what led me to come to America. I got to go from Chicago to Santa Monica doing all things American. I got to shoot guns in Texas, milk cows in Missouri, and I did a show every night of the tour, and it was so much fun that I never left, and I ate way too much food and drank too much beer.
Yes, you're always up for a good time, and also the picture that we're looking at on the screen. People are watching this live on Facebook and YouTube. Is you kissing your award that you won at the Josie Music Awards? Was that a couple of years ago now?
That was 2023. I got two nominations. It's held at the Grand Ole Opry, and people ask me about it all the time, and I tell them, I looked at the categories and I thought, I'm definitely not going to win this category. I'm half a chance in the other one. And so I'm sitting there with my wife, and the category that I thought I was going to win, I lost, and I was like, I want to go home. So instead of going home, I went and got 2 beers from the bar. As you do, 2 big tall boys, strong IPAs, Voodoo Rangers. Yep. And my wife's like, if you win, you got to get up and give a speech. Stop, calm down. I'm like, I'm not going to win. There's no way they're going to let this Australian guy stand in the circle of the Opry. And all of a sudden I heard my name and song, and my wife gasped, and she's like, you got to go up. And I think I mentioned my hometown 15 times in the first second, 1 second that I was up there. I was blinded by the lights. I nearly cried, and then I got a really good ovation, and I celebrated with the crowd, and I walked off by accidentally stealing the wireless mic, and I had to chase me backstage with my award to get the mic. But so yeah, I can go to my grave saying that I have stood in the circle at the Grand Ole Opry and won an award, and it was bloody awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. If people aren't aware, the Josie Music Awards are kind of turned into a huge thing for independent country music artists like yourself.
It's massive. It's the world's biggest independent awards. Zach Top won a similar award at the Josie Awards, I think, a year or 2 after I did. So I'm a little bit behind Zach. So maybe I can catch up to him in some way. But it's that kind of launching pad for artists that have been doing what I've been doing for a long time, and on your bio and your EPK to say that you've won an award at the Opry and you've done this and that, it really does help. Demand extra money for shows and shows a little bit more credibility.
For sure. Awesome. So Josie Award winner Grayson on the phone with us. And again, new single, new album. Is the new album out, or is it coming out here in a little bit, or what's the story there?
31st of March we're looking for. So I normally go through CD Baby when I distribute everything. And my last single, I had a little imprint with Sony, which was cool. This time I'm going through a local company, and we're just waiting for my artwork to get done. They're going to put some Vaseline on the camera to make me look all pretty, and then it can get sent out, and we're off to the races.
Awesome. And I'm sure you're putting this single out to country radio all across America, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going to throw everything we've got at it. It's been a while since I've had a release, so it's time to remind everyone in America who this tall Australian is.
Exactly. And if people are interested from this interview and looking up more about Grayson, where can they find you online?
I'm old, so I always send people to my website. So www.grayson, which is GRAYSON, little dash symbol, music.com, and you can find all my handles there and see lots of photos. I think me and you have got a photo up there somewhere.
Great.
So, yep.
Well, we'll have to get an updated photo here sometime soon. Hopefully, we'll be running into each other again. It's been far too long, my friend.
Well, let me get to the gym first. I tell you what, living in America for the last 13 years, I've definitely put on a few pounds. So thanks, America.
I'm right there with you. I'm sure we have both put on some pounds from especially from our first meeting. So
absolutely, I think I was probably 220 pounds when I first met you. I'm around 250 now, but I've got 2 kids now, so I'm allowed to have a dad bod.
Exactly. You're rocking it too. Well, Grayson, it's been a pleasure getting caught up with you on the telephone. And if you don't mind, we're going to give your song a spin here on the morning show. Do you want to do the official introduction for it?
Absolutely. This is Grayson, and here is my new single, Love at First Shot.
I walked into the bar, and what do I see? A bunch of broken people just like me. The girls are getting prettier round by round, and I ain't going nowhere, I'm shutting it down. And then she walked in and said whiskey. I rubbed my eyes and thought this could be love, love at first sight. She's the proof that there is a God. My heart got poured on the rocks. Love, love at first sight. Call me old-fashioned, but I like what I see. A top-shelf lady drinking with me. I'm getting pretty tipsy round by round, and if she ain't going nowhere, I ain't leaving town. She grabbed my hand, said get out of your seat. I can't believe my luck, this girl is so neat. Love, love at first sight. She's the proof that there is a God. My heart got poured on the rocks. Love, love at first sight. It was love, love at first sight. She's the proof that there is a God. My heart got poured on the rocks. Love, love at first. Love at first sight. She's the proof that there is a God. My heart got poured on the rocks. Love, love at first sight. Love at first sight.
That's my buddy Grayson. I think it's called Love at First Shot. I might be wrong on that.
Well, it is now.
Yes.
It is now.
Grayson, make sure you check him out. My buddy from Australia, thanks for the interview and the new tune there. So look into Grayson online if you want more information. Rick, we got a bunch to squeeze in.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get at it.
In about 11 minutes. We'll see if we can get it done before 9 o'clock. So
like the Micro Machine Man.
Yeah. We had Miss Amanda in. We had the interview with Grayson. Let's get into our community calendar, which is always brought to us by Copper Lantern Sports Bar and Grill in Sigourney. Let me do a quick search on my phone, and I want to see what their daily special is so we can tell you about what you can get to eat. Of course, they've got Lent specials going on. Also, by the way, random, but they are currently seeking a full-time cook to join the team at Copper Lantern. Today is Thursday, so they've got chicken Alfredo fettuccine with side salad and garlic toast. Sounds tasty.
It does.
And their sandwich of the week is a shrimp po' boy with fries and sides. So stop into Copper Lantern for something to eat. On our community calendar, got a few things from around the area. Tri-County Elementary, Junior High, and High School having their spring concert on March 26th, which is a Thursday evening, 6 p.m., Tri-County High School gym. So put that on your calendar and support those kids at the Tri-County schools for their concert coming up. Let's go over to Keota, the community club, having their 2026 citywide garage sales April 10th and 11th. And you can register for that. It looks like it's $20 if you want to be on their map. And registrations are due by April 1st. So do some garage sailing in Keota April 10th and 11th. And then, all right, so we were talking to Miss Amanda from the public library. Let's go down to the Hedrick Public Library. This looks like it would be a lot.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
1,000 books before kindergarten. So the Hedrick Public Library, a free self-paced program that encourages parents and guardians to reach a goal of reading 1,000 books to their kids before they enter kindergarten. So every 100 books you and your kid can read together. You can come in to the library and get a prize, maybe some fun stickers, bookmarks, fidgets, or a free children's book. So check that out. Again, that's kind of some lofty goals.
Way to make me feel like a bad parent. I don't know if I've done 100 books to my kids as the little ones, but
yeah, I've talked about before how when Riley was little, my wife was working at Bath and Body Works. She was the manager of Bath and Body Works in Ottumwa. So she would work a lot of evenings and nights. So Riley and I would have supper time together, and then we would open a book, and I would read to her. We actually made it through the Bible twice.
Nice.
That's crazy. But we also read Chronicles of Narnia, which is another book that's like that. So I know I didn't read 1,000 books to her. But I think Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia, that had to count for like
100.
Yeah, right. At least. So
and the Bible would be
multiple.
Twice.
That's a lengthy read. I made it entertaining, though, as you can imagine.
Yes, I can.
That's our community calendar, which leads us into our birthdays. If I can find our old lady to play the intro. Have you seen this?
I have not.
Happy birthday, whatever.
Oh, she has an attitude, too. So
church lady. Might be a church lady.
All right, so here we go. Here's the big intro. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Birthdays brought to us by Nikki Leathers at Hometown Real Estate. She's going to get results that move you. If you're buying or selling a house, give Nikki at Hometown Real Estate a call. Rick, you want to help me out with this? You want to do we start with the hometown birthdays.
Yeah.
We've
got Jen Main. Happy birthday today. And then Linda Bringman.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Mosel and Hattie Schilling. Happy birthdays out there today for hometown birthdays.
I know Hattie's related to Mark.
Yes, that would be. Is it his niece's?
I'm not positive.
I'm pretty sure it's his niece's.
Okay.
Kid, I don't.
All right.
Call me.
Okay.
Then anyway, let's get to the celebrity side. Rocky, is that Blair?
Rocky Blyer.
I don't know that one at all.
Yeah,
I can't.
He was obviously an old timer.
Yeah.
From back in the day. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer or not, but
80 years old. Back when they probably were tough. I mean, they
probably wore the leather helmets.
Their fingers looked like this when they got done, and the whole works. Murray Head, singer of One Night in Bangkok.
Do you know that song?
No.
It was when I was doing some radio on Skunk River Radio this morning. It's a weird song, but if you heard it back in the 80s, I think I had this song on 45. One night in Bangkok. And then it's kind of like talking.
Instead of singing. Yes.
It's a weird song, but
Reminds me of the Crash Test Dummies. That once there was this boy.
I'll look it up on Spotify. Okay. You continue on with the celebrities.
Eddie Grant, 78, singer at Electric Avenue.
Do you know that one?
I do, yes.
Walk down to Electric Avenue.
Penn Gillette, 71.
Penn and Teller.
There we go. That makes we would put Penn and Teller happy birthday. So
Yes.
I think they still might be doing. Did one of them were they the ones that got attacked by the lion that time? Nope, that was Siegfried and Roy. I'm way off. Completely different
Circus people
and
magic people.
Way off. So, Joel Osteen. I do know Joel. He's the televangelist on TV and huge congregation.
Oh, yeah, mega church.
Maybe Texas?
Yep, I think down in Houston.
I do too. Michael Irvin. Boy, they've had some fun memes with him lately on.
Yeah.
Especially when Miami was making their run.
Yeah, exactly.
You can just about figure what those memes came from. Eva Mendes. I do know her. She was from, oh my goodness, I just drew a blank on the TV show that she was Desperate Housewives.
There you go. Yep.
Maybe, was she married to the San Antonio Spurs?
The guard? The point guard? I can see him, but I can't remember his name.
Am I right with Eva Mendes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I'm stuck too on the guard. Jake Lloyd, actor. You're going to really be disappointed in me, Steve.
You don't know this one, do you?
And I have never seen ever.
Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm sorry. And I have to be one of the very, very, very few that have never seen.
You've never seen anything Star Wars?
Any of it.
Wow.
And that was huge in my. It was big when we were.
So they had the 3 original movies.
Okay.
Then they came back in the 90s with like the prequels. So Jake played the little boy that would end up being Darth Vader. So he was just an innocent little kid back in the day. Little Darth Vader, little Anakin Skywalker. And then he turned into the most powerful evil force in the empire, or in the galaxy.
Tony Parker was the
Tony
name.
Parker. There you go.
Of the Spurs.
And all right, so let's go back to One Night in Bangkok.
One night.
All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Yep. I missed the best part there.
The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but Yul Brynner.
It's just weird.
Just crazy.
It's a weird song, but it's catchy. Once they get into the chorus.
If there's a video, I got it running in my head right now on MTV.
Anyway, so it's a weird song. One Night in Bangkok.
So that is our birthdays. They're brought to us by Nikki Leathers in Hometown Real Estate.
Thank you to Nikki. We're going to just kind of breeze through a few things here. We do have to get to some weird news because it is officially sponsored now by Lemonade and Leaf.
That's weird.
And you can find Lemonade and Leaf at 1007 South Market Street in Oskaloosa. Christy Tarr. If you know where Christy Tarr's former American Family Insurance building was in Osky, if you're heading south out of town, that she started up a new business just last year called Lemonade and Leaf. She has plants decor and a whole lot more. So in our weird news story for today, residents of San Francisco's upscale, it's called Presidio Heights. Sounds kind of rich and snooty. They are baffled. This neighborhood is baffled by a mysterious surge in abandoned dog poop bags. Hundreds of brightly colored plastic bags have been discovered tucked into hedges, left on doorsteps, and even hanging from trees over the past month.
I would say the neighborhood's not liked.
So they're trying to figure out why this is happening, where this is coming from. Local authorities are investigating whether the mess is the work of a single disgruntled person or a series of different people that are all maybe kind of in on this together. Some neighbors have installed high-def security cameras in hopes of catching what they call the serial flinger. The flinger of the dog poo. The city's Department of Public Works has increased patrols in the area to address the growing sanitation and, of course, the aesthetic concerns of seeing dog poop bags in the bushes, in the trees. I wonder if there's like some hanging from the electric lines.
Like the shoes that you see in the...
Let's toss up a bag of dog poop.
Another reason not to live in California.
Yeah. So if you want to read this full story on the weird news, that always goes up at 1 o'clock on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. We thank the new sponsor, Lemonade and Leaf in Oskaloosa. Make sure you go to their page. We always tag them in the daily post, and you can see what Lemonade and Leaf is all about. Let's now jump to our good news. And our good news headline for today is Firefighters Rescue Cat Trapped Inside a Wall. Of course, our good news is brought to us by Jay Dennis, J.A. at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, Medicare made easy. Give them a call at 319-471-3328. Just saw Jay the other day at Barnwired in Sigourney talking to a client. So give Jay a holler. He can help you out. He brings us our good news. Good news. You gonna do a good news dance, Frank?
I'm not much of a dancer, but there we go. We're ready to go.
Your hands around is good enough.
That's how I dance anyway. So, yeah, one of those.
Do the Trump dance. That'll irritate some people.
Yes, it will. I'm sure of that.
Let's go to Ireland for our good news today, as the fire brigade in Ireland. Ireland. Oh, there we go.
Scottish.
You got to get the Irish accent.
Let's go get a brisket.
Successfully, yeah. They the firemen in Ireland successfully rescued a curious cat that had become trapped behind a wall. Firefighters were called to a home where the owners heard persistent meowing coming from inside the structure of the building. Wouldn't that be weird? Yeah. They used specialized thermal imaging equipment. The rescue team was able to pinpoint where the cat was inside the wall. So they didn't have to knock down the whole wall. They just knocked up a small hole into the wall to grab the cat and bring it to safety. Now, the lucky cat reportedly in good health and has been reunited with its relieved family. So it must not have been this family. I don't know. I'm not clear on whether it was the family that lived there, if it was their cat or if it was somebody else's cat. But
and in the wall just makes you wonder how they get behind
the wall. Must have been a small cat. Must not have been a well-fed cat.
Yes, it wasn't one of our cats on our porch. That's for
exactly. So if you want to read the whole good news story, it's up on the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page right now. Just look for this image, and then you can read the whole story. Good news always brought to us by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. Good news.
Good news.
Good news. All right, I think we're to the end. Let's take one last look at our forecast, shall we? And one more time for the foghorn. Can't get enough of the foghorn, although the dense fog advisory officially over.
And I can see the bandstand. You could not see the bandstand from here a little bit
ago.
Right.
So, yeah, officially 3 minutes ago, the advisory came to an end. But still, there might be places out there, some low-lying areas where you might run into some fog if you're in rural parts of our community. So maybe a bit of fog yet. We've probably gotten out of any sort of rain chance now. So partly sunny skies are on the way. A nice day here in southeast Iowa. High around 59, pretty calm winds. Tonight, we'll start to see some rain and thunderstorms move in. Looks like especially towards the morning hours. And again, patchy fog coming in overnight. Increasing clouds, a low of 45. Rain tomorrow, maybe some off and on thunderstorms as well. 100% chance of some rain. So count on it. And a high of, a high of 73 degrees tomorrow, which, you get that warm, you're going to get some thunderstorms popping up. And wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. So rainy, windy tomorrow. Probably going to be really humid out as well. That rain and thunderstorm possibilities into tomorrow night, low of 38. Sunshine is back on Saturday and a high of 51. Your weather brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. And they've, of course, got the flowers and all the good stuff that you need. Oh, there's the sound.
There's the horn.
It's something. Have you taken time to look up the guy that makes this noise yet? Frankie McDonald is.
I do. Do you watch it? Some of them crack me up too.
He is a deal.
Yes, he is. They make me laugh. A good buddy of mine in Osky, I always think of Doug DeCock when I see Frankie. So Doppler Doug.
Yeah, he's a character. We need to get him involved somehow on Steve Shetler Media.
Yes, he needs
Is he retired now?
Well, he's still doing his up on the square swim sports.
I didn't know if he was. I had heard that he might be,
and he could be getting close. But
okay.
I just saw him in a picture on swim sports.
If Doug ever wants to come over and
he is a character,
co-host sometime, that would be fun.
He would be a great time.
Well, Rick, what do you got going on the rest of the day?
You know, I've got to get a kid off to school here in a few minutes. I'm going to go back to work. Let's see, today is Thursday. Prepping. I'm going to help get ready for the 3-day ad here.
Yes.
And then it's truck day in the morning. That's a big day for us tomorrow. Looking ahead to the weekend, I think we got a singer that we found in Iowa City we're going to go check out Saturday night.
Who you got?
Rory Brownell.
I've heard of him.
And
if you've talked to him, tell him that I need him on my show.
I will. He's 20 years old, and he is just phenomenal. He just reminds me so much of like the Jordan Beam. Can do any song you throw at him, and he's just 20. And so we've really started to like this kid and follow him now. And that's us for the weekend, I think.
Nice.
So,
yeah. And again, keep in mind tomorrow, our guest host will be Erin McGuire. Yes. And Erin's been on the show as a guest before. She's helped out on the sports section before, so she's going to be fun. It'll be something to behold tomorrow.
I'm going to have to tune in and check that out while I'm putting up trucks.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right,
Go
thank
Hawks
you.
tonight. Beat Michigan. Down with those Wolverines.
Go
and
Hawks.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.